Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Generation Oldschool. Like always, my name is William Leonard, and if it is your first time passing by the channel, go ahead and subscribe. As you guys can see by the title of this video, we are inside a warehouse that's full of classic cars. Today we're gonna be giving you guys a walk around video of each of these cars. We're gonna be telling you about the project and who's in charge of doing all the restorations when it comes to maintenance and things like that. First, we're gonna go ahead and start by this 1955 Buick Special, who belongs to a friend of mine, David, and who is also in charge of doing the maintenance and the restoration on all of these cars. This is a car that originally came from Texas, and it was found here in South Florida, in Miami. And it was a car that I was actually looking to buy a while back, which is funny, because then David found it before me, and he was able to get his hands on this car. As you guys can see, it's still in very good conditions when it comes to bodywork. Maybe a little rust spots here and there, but nothing major. And the conditions that this car is in is actually quite impressive, because here in South Florida, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, there's a lot of humidity, and cars usually rust in a way that it's almost impossible or very expensive to restore. This is a car that, as you guys can see, is still conserved its original patina, and the plans that the owner has with the car is he's gonna leave the body or the paint as is, and he's gonna do an engine swap, maybe change the suspension, the wheels, and do a little bit of touches here and there. But when it comes to the body of the car, it's gonna stay as is. Let's move up to the next car, 1956 Ford Thunderbird. And as you guys can see, the paint in this car is immaculate. It's a beautiful paint job. If we see, the interior matches the outside of the car, which is something that I really like. Let me go over here so you guys can see the interior. And this is a numbers matching car, by the way. Okay. This is the interior of the car. So you guys can see it has been painted to match the exterior. It's also convertible, hardtop, with the spare tire in the back. Right now we're gonna go to our next car over here, which is a Ford. This is a 1957 Ford. As you guys can see, it has a beautiful two-tone, what we call in Spanish, mamey. Like always, you cannot omit the white wall tires. Like I have told you before in my videos, there are companies nowadays that make these white wall tires for these classic cars, and they look great. They add a vintage look to these cars, and it's something that, in my opinion, looks very good. As you guys can see here, the interior is also original, and the reason why this car is in such good conditions is because it used to belong to an old guy that used to have a garage kept, but when he passed away, his wife decided to put it for sale, and it is now in South Florida. Beautiful car, as you guys can see. Moving on to our next car, it's a 1962 Cadillac Fury. This car was purchased at an auction, and it's a convertible, two-door. Let me show you guys the interior, which is red. Look at this. What a beautiful car, guys. All right, and over here we have the last three cars in the warehouse, and these are project cars. Over here we have a Ford F100, 1959 Ford F100, that, as you guys can see, is not done yet, obviously, but it's once it's done, I'm gonna come back to this place and we're gonna shoot a video of that car. Same thing over here. It is a 1956 Chevy Bel Air. Beautiful paint job, two-tone, blue and white. And like always, you cannot omit the white wall tires. The interior in this car is not done yet. Okay, there's something that is being worked on, but the car is gonna come out beautiful once done. And like the other cars that you guys see here, is gonna be an amazing work of art. The engine that you see here is the engine that we're gonna be putting on the Ford F-100. As you guys can see, you have the headers. I was not expecting that. So this engine is gonna be the one on the F-100, and as you guys can see, it's also gonna have AC. And well, last but not least, we have a Cadillac. As you guys can see, it's being worked on. It's not done yet, but it's a car that I'm gonna be coming to visit once it's fully restored. And well guys, that concludes the video in this warehouse. I'm gonna take you guys now to the shop that belongs to David, who is my friend over here behind me, who is in charge of building and restoring these cars. All right guys, and as you guys can see, I'm sweating a lot. It's really hot here in South Florida, but right now we are at the shop that belongs to my friend David, DC Customs. This is where all the magic happens when it comes to building and restoring all of these cars. And as you guys can see here, this is a 1959 Chevy Apache that this car came originally from California. It belongs to a mutual friend of ours. And as you guys can see, it has airbags and it's sitting on, I believe, 20 or 22 inches Detroit steel wheels, the Ambassador model, the Detroit steel wheels Ambassador. Also sitting on AccuAir E-level. And something that David is doing to this car or this truck is building the frame of the bed so that he can put all the wood and pretty much complete the bed. As you guys can see, it's ripped apart. Some of the things that he does here, besides paint work, is all type of restoration. And if you guys need to contact him, or if you guys live in Miami or you have any questions, his Instagram is at DC Customs. You can give him a follow. And if you have any questions, be sure to contact him through Instagram. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was pretty short, but I've been super busy, and for that reason, I have not been able to upload as much as I've been wanting to. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like always, let me know with a big like. And if it is your first time passing by the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.
Uh-huh.